wanted to do as promised and fulfill this video, which makes 2 weeks of me being completely numb, lips and gums on the right side of my mouth. For those of you that may have not seen the first video, I went in it was definitely last Monday for 2 wisdom teeth to be pulled, one at the lower right and one at the upper left. So the one on the lower right was impacted and needed to, of course, be cut and extracted. So go back and watch the previous video if you hadn't already seen it. But for those of you that's here for the update, there is really no change in last week, and I'm very disappointed to have to say that. But I am still very much so numb on the right side of my lip and chin. Unlike last week, I'm not getting a whole lot of tingling. It's more just heaviness, and if I'm talking kind of strange, guys, my lip feels very big, and I'm trying to get used to talking with my lip feeling as numb as it feels. I'm a little discouraged because even with me touching my chin, like, I don't feel anything. It's kind of weird, and it's very extremely weird flossing in between those teeth because it just feels weird. So I'm currently on my way to the pharmacy to pick up a prescription that I have been avoiding, which is a steroid that the oral surgeon had prescribed for me to help with inflammation. So I'm going to give it a try. I know some of the comments that I was reading for those that were prescribed a steroid said that it didn't do them any good, but I'm just hopeful and prayerful that it will help. I did speak with a coworker that I used to work with, and she told me that because she too experienced numbness, she told me that she is still having a little numbness, that it has gotten better, so it has improved, but it is still fairly numb, and that wasn't really what I wanted to hear, but it's okay. I mean, I know eventually it will go back to normal. It's just very aggravating, you know, having to deal with this and having to be very cautious when eating so you won't bite your lip or anything like that. But like I said, my symptoms are occasional tingling. I'm not gonna say my lip doesn't have the tingling sensation, because it does, but it just feels really heavy, very, very heavy. It feels like my lip is swollen. It feels like someone punched me on my mouth and just my lip. Without looking in the mirror, it feels like it's swollen. That's what it feels like to me. But like I said, I'm on my way to the pharmacy to pick up this prescription. The oral surgeon wrote me out a prescription for a steroid dose pack, so we'll give it a try. I'm not really looking forward to that. I just don't really like taking medicine, to be quite honest. I did complete my antibiotic that the doctor wrote me, but all the other stuff I'm just kind of like but I'm still hopeful. Guys, be encouraged if you are also going through dealing with the numbness and the tingling and the numbness of your gums. Just be encouraged. It will pass. It's going to take patience. It's going to take patience. And to kind of further explain myself, and if I sound really chirpy, guys, people just do not know how to drive. Sorry. But to kind of explain myself from last week's video, the reason I said that I was glad that I was aware of what was going on instead of completely sedated was because I feel that if I was completely sedated, I probably wouldn't have felt the pain from my lip being like it was burning, and he probably would have nerve. But with me saying, oh, it was hurting my lip, you know, he took another approach with pulling the tooth and cut it up more to decrease the pain or whatever. So that was my reason behind that. So this is basically week 2 of dealing with numbness. I know a lot of people said it's still early with 2 weeks, but let me tell you, when you're dealing with something like this that's just so out of the norm for you, you're literally counting every day. I do find that when I lay down at night, it seems to be worse. When I say lay down, like at least during the day I can feel the tingling, and it kind of makes me feel like something is changing, but at night it's just like flat, like a blob of skin. So again, week 2, I will update you guys next week to let you know if there's any changes, and I'm going to speak that there will be great improvement with the steroids. So if you have any questions or concerns, do not be afraid to comment. I know a lot of people like to watch these videos like myself